if you work in business to government sales, it's a difficult space. We have a really small team, 3 or 4 account executives that are working the entirety of US and Canada. And that's just a lot of information to cover, a lot of places to be at once. A lot of information comes from board meetings and city council meetings, and it's just really inefficient or borderline impossible to be up to date on all the information. Prior to Cloverleaf AI, there were, I would say, more kind of past age tools to try to disseminate some of the information that you can get from board meetings and public hearings. But we've just never really had any success at any sort of scalable level with that, where you go to some website and enter in the city or the transit agency that you're interested in, and getting reliable information back from that in a timely manner just really never worked. And so we've cycled through a couple of those platforms to try to figure it out. But really the key is just trying to stretch our small but mighty team as far as possible. And Cloverleaf AI has really enabled that for us, and it's been a game changer. We use a bunch of different like GovSpend type sites where you could go into a web form and type in, hey, I'm interested in Denver, Colorado, transportation, Uber, and get consolidated emails and things like that back from them. We just found it to be pretty spotty, a lot of information you're not looking for. I would get RFP results from the water bill and the maintenance for the roads, and just a lot of filtering and having to kind of process from there. And the tool that we're looking for and using now with Cloverleaf AI is, it brings the exact insights that I want to look at. I can click at it once and have a link to the bullet that I'm looking for. And that's just a world of difference from what we were working with before. Yeah. So there's a lot of RFP kind of websites and things, and transit agencies and cities use them as well. And so you can get signed up to be kind of a member of those, and they'll try to tag you into relevant information. But I've found pretty inconsistent results with that. A lot, 20 things that I'm not interested in to maybe get one that we could potentially think about. And I would say in the B2G space, if you're first learning about a project at the RFP stage, like, you've probably lost, or you're probably really far behind. And so I think the difference is we're getting insights now well before those things happen, when councils are talking about transportation programs or transit agencies are considering budgets in the future, and any mention of microtransit or paratransit or anything like that pops up. We're able to dive right into it and make connections before those things come out. And so not only is the quality a lot higher, but the timing is super important on that too. And us being able to jump into opportunities early really sets it apart.